smells so good. Hello, today we are going to talk about the health benefit of honeysuckle tea. As you can see, I have a humble honeysuckle plant in my garden. It's one of the last flowering plants you can have in the garden. They are very common. You can probably find it in your neighborhood, or you might even have one in your own garden. And I want to show you how to make tea with honeysuckles. They are so easy to take care of. You hardly need to do anything about them. They like a sunny, hot spot. They need trellis. And as you can see, we just plant it against the wall. And it's southwest facing. It gets a lot of sun. It is very happy. It produces a lot of flowers. And you can just pick the flowers when it's in the state. It's some of them are blooming, and some are still in the buds period. And you just harvest a few. I harvest them daily because they start to bloom at different stage, and that is good. They are nice and fat. They are hummingbird magnets. They are good if you have this plant in your garden. It's good for the environment. It's good for the birds. It's good for your own health. Gardening is therapeutic. That's for one thing. And the other thing is the flowers has a lot of beneficial protein, vitamins, trace elements, and they can do a lot of wonders to your body. We'll talk about later. This is how much flowers I harvested this morning. You don't have to dry them in order to make tea. You can just use them fresh. All you need to do is boil a kettle of water and give them a quick rinse. Just in case there's dust. And put them in your pot, and the water is boiling. Just brew them. And I just let it steep for a short while. It doesn't have much scent when you make tea with honeysuckle flowers. It's very, very mild. And when I drink the tea, I also eat the flowers because it has a lot of goodies in them. But why not? I don't waste anything of the precious resources. Honeysuckle tea is very good for respiratory tract infections, like if you have cold, influenza, or even pneumonia. It helps to clear your airway. I don't have any dried ones I made last year because I gave the last batch to my neighbor who is suffering from a severe allergic reaction to pollen. You can use them fresh, and because in the summer you can harvest a bundle of them. It's abundant because they keep flowering. You can dry them. You have to dry them completely. Make sure if you don't dry them completely and before storing them, they can go bad. So you have to make sure they're dried completely, and then you can store them in an airtight container and then go back to use them in winter whenever you feel a scratchy throat, a dry throat, whenever you feel a discomfort with your throat. And it's also good for indigestion. It's good for arthritis. It's good for diabetes. It's good for a lot of things. These small flowers can bring you so much benefit, and you will benefit from it a lot. And it's mild. It's good for your garden too. It brings the aroma to your neighborhood. It attracts birds and bees and everything.
Hummingbirds.
Yeah, we have a hummingbird visiting us almost every day last year, and it was such a nice, pleasant view to see them happily flying around. And I even incorporate the honeysuckle flowers in my cut flower bouquet. They are nice. They can last for a while because the flowers opens up gradually, so they can last for a short while. All these flowers are from my garden, and it's very nice. Now the tea is pretty much brewed, and you can just strain it and enjoy your cup of tea. And another tip is that when you use the dry flowers, you give the dry flowers a quick rinse, and you use a pinch of the dry flowers, and you do the same thing. I hope you enjoy your tea. See you next time.